Hey, what's going on, good people? Welcome to Russ Can Fly. It's another opportunity to get to know Miss Charlie.
Oh my God, Russ can fly.
All right, so you saw in that last flight, my first flight in Charlie, and as predicted, aviation is unpredictable. And so you saw that I was going to do my first flight to deck, get some fuel, and as I was coming in, somebody asked me who's calling for deck, and I was like, that would be me. And they basically said there was an airplane that was disabled on the runway. Now that must have just happened, because if you listen to that last flight and you listen to the audio, you'll hear that there were planes in the pattern. So I'm not exactly sure what happened or when it happened, but at some point, yeah, somebody had some sort of issue on the runway, and it was disabled on the runway, so they waved me off, which was good. So at any rate, I now had to come here to Lancaster and get some fuel, because I definitely needed some fuel. I had enough to fly and divert and all that kind of stuff, but I definitely needed fuel. So gonna pre-flight, get back in, and let's get back over to Doylestown. Crazy life, man, this aviation thing. Here's what's really crazy. Before I do the pre-flight, I went up into the FBO and the pilot's lounge, and there's a couple of commercial pilots here. And what's really crazy is I go up into the lounge and I look, and there is Mr. John Smith. Now you may not remember because it's been some time, but John Smith was the DPE, or the designated pilot examiner, who did my check ride. So yeah, it was actually real crazy to see him. So anyway, gonna get in the plane, let's pre-flight and get on out of here. All right, so all the pre-flight stuff is done, back in Charlie, and woof, it is warm. And man, what a great but very interesting first flight. You know, got there and just like, yeah, you know, you think you're coming to deck, not gonna happen. Airplane disabled on the runway. I'm like, okay, so that's gonna be different. And so that just, you know, at the end of the day, fly the airplane, you know, that's what I just focused on. And then, you know, getting my navigation stuff together and diverting and all that good stuff. So yeah, so we're gonna go ahead and fly back to Doylestown, got some fuel, and we're good to go. All right, so I'm gonna get this engine started. Okay, so we got everything together and did everything we needed to do. Taxi flaps up, seatbelts are on, nav lights gonna go on.
Lancaster ground, November, Cherokee, November 1541 Charlie.
Calling ground, taken.
Lancaster ground, this is November 1541 Charlie.
1541 Charlie, Lancaster ground, go ahead.
Lancaster ground, November 1541 Charlie at the West Ram with Foxtrot, ready to taxi for a west departure to Doylestown.
Cherokee 41 Charlie, I'm sorry, taking the destination?
It's going to be a east departure to Doylestown, Delta Yankee Lima.
Prior to that, Cherokee 41 Charlie, runway 13 via Delta and Echo, hold short runway 8 at Echo.
Alright, runway 13 at Echo, Delta Echo, hold short of runway 8 at Echo.
Alright, so as I checked my brakes and I taxied on out, got ready to fly back to Doylestown. And you know, this is such a full circle moment right now. The last time I flew out of Lancaster, I was in Little Sammy, but the time before that, I was flying back to Wings after my check ride. Now here I am flying out of Lancaster in my own airplane. Man, What a journey this has been. And I'm so thankful you guys are all on it with me. I'm getting kind of emotional. Alright, so we got our taxi instructions. We gotta see what's happening with this this mic. People are having a hard time hearing me. I don't think it's positioned right.
Cherokee 41 Charlie, cross runway 8 at Echo.
Cross runway 8 at Echo, 41 Charlie.
Okay, so I'm taxiing on out, up on the whole short line, doing my last checks, making sure everything is good to go. I'm going to be told to, line up and wait and go on out and take off. So let's make magic happen, baby. Come on, Charlie, let's go.
All right, we're hold short.
541 Charlie, runway 13 is clear for takeoff, and 5 runway heading.
Runway heading 13, clear for takeoff, 41 Charlie. All right, we're clear for takeoff.
520, left at hotel, contact ground
Full
point 8.
power.
Left at hotel,
All right, engine instruments in the green. Oil tip, oil pressure, all look good. Airspeed is alive.
About 2 miles ahead. Looking for traffic, 96 Charlie Romeo. Next time, helicopter 181 on top front. Would you like us to follow 432 Bravo units? I'm sorry, copter 181 Alpha Foxtrot, affirmative. Follow the personnel ahead of the area number 3. I follow the personnel, we're number 3.
Runway heading.
Alpha Foxtrot. Cherokee 41 Charlie, in 2 miles, you can proceed on course.
All right, 2 miles, proceed on course, 41 Charlie.
For
Pump can come off, taxi landing light can come off, fuel pressure looks good.
And fly the published message 453 Mike.
All right, so just climbing out.
Do you have traffic below you landing runway 13? Roger, 432 Bravo, just call now. Magic 22 Papa, Roger,
So
just
proceeding
continue
on
a
course.
right turn due north, please.
All right, going on up to 5,500.
Foxtrot,
All
runway
right, just climbing on out.
13 is clear
At
for takeoff, and make left
4,000,
traffic to
1,500 to
runway
go.
26 for patterns to 26. 13 clear for takeoff, make left traffic
Everything
for 26
looks
for
good.
patterns for Wild
I'm in
Foxtrot.
my climb.
Hotel 432
Taxi
Bravo
landing
Lima,
light is
start
off.
a right
Fuel pump
crosswind.
is off.
Right
I'm
crosswind.
on the left tank.
432 Bravo Lima.
Look how this thing climbs. Look at this. This is not autopilot.
2 Juliet Charlie.
This is
Copter
just
1 Alpha Foxtrot,
trim.
turn base your discretion, runway 26,
Climbing
clear
out
touch
at
and go,
VY.
make right traffic, remain east of the tower.
crazy.
Base at discretion.
And once we let that speed build up, pitch,
There's a
power,
20597,
full that power,
operating 597. Runway 13, report 3 miles.
and it's gonna be quick. We'll be back to Doylestown in a few shakes. Doing 128, 130 knots over the ground. Yeah, we're cooking. All right, so I'm actually kind of playing with the autopilot a little bit. That's the out. I'm going down 200 feet, and I'm on autopilot for the first time. So, just still trying to learn. So, this is my second flight. Just trying to learn all the different things. So I'm just seeing what's happening with this altitude, letting it come down 300 feet per minute. All right, so let's do this. All right, so I am currently at 5,500. Let's do a descent down to 3,000. So altitude select 3,500. And then we'll do vertical speed, and we'll do a 500.
Stop traffic, Cessna 0 Golf Papa, entering final runway 23. You got traffic departing in sight, Doylestown.
Bring this down a little bit, keep it lean. Wow, this is incredible. 132 knots over the ground, about 150 miles per hour. Crazy. I'm doing a nice 500 feet per minute descent, and autopilot is just flying it on out, and this is just incredible. I think I'm finally figuring out this autopiled, and this autopilot is pretty intuitive. I mean, I think I'm really figuring it out, and everything is just so useful. Yeah, this is just incredible. This is incredible. Oh, so that's 1,000 to go when it makes that noise. And then I think he told me that it'll be 200.
And that's correct, Russ, as you're flying in, Charlie. Orlando said two things. One, that sound will be made if there's 1,000 feet to go up or down, or the last 200 feet up or down before you reach your assigned altitude. But as you can see, I am just absolutely dumbfounded at how amazing this Garmin GFC 500 Autopilot is. Its operational capabilities are truly amazing.
So, incredible. Incredible. So that was 200 to go. Wow. Wow. This is unbelievable. This is just unfreaking believable, man. I am like just in awe of the technology. Okay, so let's go. Fuel pump on. We're going to go to the right main. Right main selected. Fuel pressure is good because I'm going to land on this right. And fuel pressure is good. All right.
Northbound traffic, November 212 knot, Juliet is turning left base for runway 23, northbound traffic. Runway 25 on 45. 10 minutes.
All right, so we are going to get prepared for landing here. Wow, I mean, this is just incredible. I mean, holy smokes, man.
Runway 23,
Autopilot's gonna come off. All right, landing light's gonna come on. Let's go down to 25. Keep the mixture where it is. 10 Doylestown traffic, Piper 1541 Charlie, about 10 west of the field, him down for a full stop Doylestown. So they're doing 2-3, so I think I'm gonna overfly the field. All right, got the field in sight. Another 1,000 to go. All right, everything is ready. Landing light is on, nav light. Fuel pump is gonna go on. 10 Doylestown traffic, Piper 1541 Charlie, 5 west of the field, gonna cross midfield for a left downward for runway 23 Doylestown. All right, everything is on, landing light, fuel, everything is looking good. Let's take that mixture to full rich, and we are ready if we need to do a go around. All right, you gotta slow this bad boy down. That's the one thing I always kind of fight with a little bit. All right, I see him on final, somebody's on the field. In Doylestown traffic, Cherokee crossing midfield for a left downwind, runway 23, looking for that crosswind traffic.
Doylestown traffic, 4 Alpha uniform, starting left downwind for 23, we'll do a right 360 for space, and we got midfield traffic inside Doylestown. Traffic, Cessna 0 Gold Papa, departing runway 23 Doylestown.
In Doylestown traffic, Piper 1541 Charlie, turning left downwind for runway 23 Doylestown.
Doylestown Cherokee 319, left crosswind, runway 23 Doylestown.
In Doylestown traffic, 41 Charlie, left base, runway 23 Doylestown.
So as I'm on left base for runway 23 at Doylestown, one of the things that I had to be mindful of is this was actually my first landing back at Doylestown since flying back from Texas, and there was a whole lot of traffic in the pattern. So one of the things I was mindful of is Russ, just fly the airplane.
And Doylestown traffic, 41 Charlie, final 23. Thank you, operating uniform, for the spacing. Doylestown. All right, coming on in.
3 traffic, Skylane is rolling on 26.
All right, so we're coming on in. Let's get Charlie on the ground. Let's go.
Doylestown traffic, Cessna 0 Gold Papa, left crosswind, runway 23 Doylestown.
Doylestown 319er, final 3 Doylestown.
Traffic, final 46718, north and downwind, 99.
Much better than
Doylestown
land.
traffic,
In Doylestown traffic, 41 Charlie, clear runway 23 Doylestown. Well, we're back. And we're taxiing back to the hangar.
And this is such
Oh
a
my
strange exercise to be taxiing back to this hangar. I mean, you know, this is just such a unique experience for sure. Okay, so as I taxi back to the hangar, you know, one of the things that I haven't appreciated is where do I turn? Like, do I keep it straight? You can see me looking out the left window there at the open hangar because I just left it open. And what do I do? So I just decided to stop straight forward and, you know, shut everything off. And I will say that it was interesting because now I got to push this airplane in the hangar back by myself because Orlando's not with me. All right, here we go. Okay, so he's all tucked away. You can see I'm sweating like crazy. Who knew? You get to feel how heavy these things are when you're trying to push it up a slight slant. So I can see why people had those little engine power things. So anyway, those are the ends of my first 2 flights. Definitely successful. Learned a ton already. Yeah, so much. So thank you so much for following me on this journey. We got so much more flying to do. Again, if you want to hear the deep dive on all of the things that I went through and dealt with in terms of buying this airplane, definitely think about joining the members only club. All right, take care. I'm out. Peace.